For anyone who hasn't already heard the news, OpenAI recently announced that they plan to shut down Sora, which is their popular AI video generation app. And Sora has been quite a popular and useful model, but it's far from the only AI video model or the best. And this video will focus on recommending and demonstrating some of the easiest drop-in replacements for Sora. So if you've been using the OpenAI Sora or Sora 2 model to generate videos, I'll show you 3 or 4 other generative models that can create similar or superior quality videos for a similar or lower price. And the tool that I'm working with today is ElevenLabs. I'm on the 11 Creative platform. And if you sign up for ElevenLabs using my affiliate link, which will be in the description of this video, you'll get 10,000 free credits a month. It's not a one-time thing or a free trial. It's a permanent free account where you get 10,000 credits every month that you can use to test out their tools. Although, of course, if you want to use them for commercial purposes, then you will need to upgrade to a paid account. Fortunately, their prices are very reasonable. And once you're on the 11 Creative platform on ElevenLabs, we can just go to the Image and Video tab. And then this is the interface where you actually put your prompts in and add any assets that you want to be used in the video. And it can be set to image or video over here on the right. So just make sure it's on video. And then in the bottom left corner where it says Kling 2.6, that's another AI video model. If I click on this, it opens this menu and you can see right here is Sora 2. And OpenAI has announced that they're shutting Sora down, but it hasn't been removed yet. So it's still available in tools like ElevenLabs. And it might be available on the Sora app. I don't know. I've never used that. And the credit cost of generative video on ElevenLabs varies based on a number of things, such as aspect ratio, how long the clip is, whether or not it's also generating audio, and a few other things depending on the model. But they do have a quick reference credit starting cost right here. You can see that the Sora 2 starting credit cost is just under 2,500 credits. Now, Kling 2.6 is one of the most comparable, easiest drop-in replacements for Sora, and it actually costs a little bit less than Sora. And then Seedance, which is not as good for some things, but can often produce really excellent video, especially if you're not also using audio. It has a much, much lower starting cost. And Kling and Seedance are 2 of the AI models that I would recommend the most for drop-in replacements to Sora. So if you've been creating videos with Sora and you're not sure which video model you can use now, I would recommend starting with Seedance and Kling. And Kling has a variety of different models. I think Seedance might have a few as well. And you can test those out with a free ElevenLabs account just by signing up using my affiliate link. And the other AI video model that I recommend is Veo. Veo is Google's video model, and you can access it right here in ElevenLabs as well. And like with the others, there are a number of variations on the Veo model, but Veo 3.1 Fast costs actually the exact same amount as Sora 2 right now. And Veo is probably the one that I use the most because I can also generate videos through my Google Workspace account with Veo. And it is very good, and it might actually be the best one-to-one replacement for Sora because of the very similar credit cost. And it has more options than Sora when it comes to the length of the video and things like that. But if you want to go for something a little bit cheaper, then Kling and Seedance are solid options as well. And now I'm in the History tab on the Image and Video section of 11 Creative. And I used the same prompt to generate a number of different videos just to see what each of them would do. And the prompt was a stylish-looking Yeti influencer making a selfie video says, "I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind." Then does a spin move, and the scene cuts to white. And so this was a 4-second generation on Seedance with the audio on. And let's take a quick listen to these. And just to start with an easy reference point, we'll go with the one I made with Sora 2 first.
"I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind. I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind."
All right, that wasn't bad. The audio was good, but it really kind of screwed up the whole selfie pose and didn't really do the spin move or the cut to white properly. Now let's take a look at the Kling version. I used Kling 2.6, 9:16 aspect ratio, 5 seconds with audio on.
I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind. I've been searching for a
All right, this one, I would say it's not as good as the Sora. I don't know what's going on with this phone, but that's not how filming anything works. And the voice wasn't great either. It's possible I should have used a different Kling model for that one, but now let's take a look at the Seedance one. And because Seedance is so much cheaper than the other models, I just went ahead and generated two, and it gave me two very different looking options. I don't know why this one seems to be a snowman, but
I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind.
I think that's actually the best one. And my main criticism of Seedance is usually the quality of the audio. You might have noticed that that character's voice was kind of less animated and more kind of robotic sounding than the other two. But the cool thing about ElevenLabs is that you can create your own AI voices on here and redo the audio if you don't like the way the voice sounds. You can also run this prompt in Seedance or any other model for that matter with the audio turned off, and it'll just make a silent video in which the character is basically lip syncing the dialogue that you put in the prompt, and then you can overlay the audio, and then you can generate the audio from a different voice and overlay it that way. So there's a few different options, but it's interesting how Seedance is by far the cheapest model, and I actually like this video the best out of the three so far. Now let's take a look at the other Seedance variation.
I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind.
Yeah, I'd say that one was the best, except for the fact that he's got his phone backwards here, of course.
I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my mind.
I think he's supposed to be showing us what's on the screen. But overall, that was solid. So if I was trying to create a video like this for a campaign, I would probably just stick with Seedance and do a few more variations because it's much, much cheaper than the others. But I guess I forgot to do one for VO, so let's do that quickly. And just to show you the workflow a little bit, if I click on any prompt over here, it will auto-load it into the interface, and then I can select my model. We'll go with 3.1 fast, get the vertical aspect ratio, turn audio on, and yeah, I believe this is the way I did it for the others, so we'll go ahead and generate this. Let's see how this one did.
I've been searching for a profitable new side hustle, and this one blew my...
Wow, that was almost really good, and then it cut off too early. Although I was only giving it 4 seconds, so that's definitely going to make it difficult. But overall, I liked everything about this video more than the others. It was much more unique, and it looks silly. It has kind of an authentic content feel to it, even though it's obviously AI generated. And also the voice is just so much more unique in this one. And I think that's the quality of the VO model that you're seeing. And I'm not going to show too many more specific examples because I want to wrap this video up. But also, if you sign up for a free ElevenLabs account using my affiliate link in the description, you'll be able to get in here and use 10,000 credits to test this out yourself, which is really the best way to figure out if it's going to work for you. But you can see right here, I animated an image with Sora 2, and it did a pretty good job. And then I did the same thing with Seedance, and I actually like the Seedance version a little bit better. And then down here is a Kling version, which I also like a little bit better than the Sora version. So although Sora was a really good AI video app, I think there were some issues with it. And I don't think that Sora itself is the only reason that OpenAI decided to shut it down. I think it has a lot to do with them reassessing their business and wanting to make it as profitable as possible right now. I heard that they're going towards an IPO. But one thing that I did hear about Sora a lot is that it has more issues with producing videos that could be considered copyright infringement than most of these other models. And so that could also be one of the reasons that they're deciding to shut it down. Personally, I don't think OpenAI is out of the AI video game. I think that probably within the next year for sure, they'll come out with a new video model which will be better than Sora and fix a lot of the problems that it had. And they'll probably call it something else because if they didn't want to rebrand on AI video, then they probably wouldn't have completely shut it down. And it hasn't been shut down yet, but that has been announced. So I hope that is helpful. By the way, my name is Alex. I'm a digital marketer and content creator with Lover Fighter Writer. If you want to see more videos from me, please like this one and subscribe to the channel. And remember to check out the description for my link to ElevenLabs, and I'll also link some of my other AI video tutorials down there in case you want to learn more.